Alright, I'm not gonna go on any further with this because I've still had time for this. I got stuff a lot to do. I got stuff out to work on. But I've been seeing a lot of things that are untrue about me. They are saying that I'm a racist and all this kind of stuff. So I've just had to sit and record straight because I know this video is gonna be copied by multiple people. I already know that. But I don't care if people believe me or not anymore. I just had to put it out there, just for the general public to know. I don't care if anybody else in local culture I don't believe me, because I don't have any time to worry about bullshit. Drop final mode. But I just don't have any time for it. I just don't have any time for your bullshit. Here's the thing. I want to say. The thing about this whole thing, how I'm being accused of being racist towards black women or black people in general, it's false, okay? You know, me considering firing this therapist and finding a new one, or even going back to my old one, you know, it's nothing has to do with color, even though it may seem like it, but it's not. It's a matter of care quality. And if you're under the care quality that you paid for, you know, why would you want to continue to go to a therapist when, you know, they're not doing you a good? This therapist, this current therapist of mine and her intern, it is such a jerk, because this intern is just saying some stuff that really you shouldn't say. Same things that are really, you know, these are things that you shouldn't say in my culture, and it just doesn't align with what I believe and stuff like that. You know, what bothers me is you know, this therapist or this intern was saying stuff nobody's agreed. This intern was saying stuff like, no one's guaranteed tomorrow. No, that's bullshit and stuff like that. You know, those are the type of things you're not supposed to say in my culture. I'm Vietnamese, and so you know, if it goes against my beliefs, and you know how you shouldn't say stuff like that, and they're not very understanding either too, and so I'm considering quitting them, and just going back to my old therapist, who's much better than me. My old therapist is just a lady who's just who's white, but you know, is married to an Asian person, so you know, going back to them, you know, is probably gonna be beneficial in the long run, because this old therapist of mine understands me more, yeah, than my current one. Because my old one, you know, it understands about Asian culture and shit like that. So you know, it's a matter of just care quality. You know, I feel like this current therapist of mine just not provide me the quality I need. It's not about racism. It's not about color, okay? So just you know, just stop accusing me of stupid shit. I mean, this is the type of big y'all do to all quote unquote locals. We're actually not local. We're actually not cows, okay? We're fucking human beings. But you dub us as that. So this is what you do to all people who you frame as a cow. You know, you always accuse people like us, like of being racist, or you know, a rapist, or a drug addict, or you know, basically anything you could do to try to slander our name. I mean, you do this to everybody, so I'm not surprised you're doing it to me or to him. I'm not fucking surprised. But you know, no one outside of local culture believes this stuff. Not anyone believes it. And let me tell you something too. Y'all keep on continuing to say that you claim that you're gonna stop you from going to events and stuff like that. Well, that's bullshit, okay? You know, you didn't stop me from doing shit, and you know, this previous experiment just proved that you don't have the authority to stop me. Neither do you even know who I am to stop me from doing anything? You know, yeah, that's the truth. You don't know anything about me to stop me. But the bottom line with this video is just to say that, you know, I'm not a racist, because, you know, like I said, it's a matter of carefully. It doesn't have anything to do with color. And I'll tell you, few more, you know, if I was racist, I would like rap music, okay? You know, like, as a matter of fact, one of my favorite rappers is 2 Chainz. It happens to be a full black man, and I think he's cool, and I think he's funny at the same time too. So some of his racists would not listen to black people, you know, black rappers, or you know, stuff like that. You know, that's just bullshit. You know, you accuse me, you're accusing me of being racist. You know, when I actually have like a favorite black rapper. You know, it's bullshit. But I just had to set the record straight. I know that no one in local culture is gonna believe me, but I don't give a shit. If y'all believe me or not, I just have to put this out for the general public to know that I'm not a fucking racist. Okay? I'm pretty sure everyone else, you know, who knows me, knows that I'm not a racist. So you could just take your stupid fucking accusations and just shut up your fucking ass. I just don't have time for this bullshit. I just had to say I set the recap straight before I actually go down and delete this account. So that's all I have to say.